why not check out our website at wrestlingfatherandson.weebly.com, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. I'm Father Matt and this is Son.
Hi.
And this is the week that was WWE. This is SmackDown. Like I say, this is SmackDown, 16th of the 7th, 2019. Quickly before we get into it, I'd like to say that we've set up a Patreon page now for the channel, just to see if we can get a little bit extra help with bringing better quality content in that, and to sort of, you know, bring more figures and sort of, you know, sort of more videos and to the channel and that. So I'm not begging. I'm just basically saying it's there. I'll put the link in the description if you want to. You can check it out. Thank you. SmackDown started off with a little backstage promo with Shane McMahon with the security guards saying about Kevin Owens, and that if he walks in, you know, that he's not to be sort of let into the build or anything like that, only for Kevin Owens then to walk in, and then Shane sort of banned him from ringside and said he had the night off again like last week, and that they were going to have a town, I read on Twitter it was called town meeting, but he said it was town hall. And then we went to Shane in the ring where he conducted this town hall with all the SmackDown superstars on the sort of staging area, 2 mics set up, and it was like an open forum to sort of get their grievances or praise or anything off their chest. He asked for someone to step up. The first person to step up was, who was the first person? Roman Reigns. It was Roman Reigns who stepped up, and he was he said that Shane could kiss his backside, only for them to walk away and Shane then to say he was going to fine him. Next he called up Charlotte Flair, who basically said thank you to him and the McMahon family, but that's kind of obvious, wasn't it? Then proceeded for Liv Morgan to interrupt her and say she doesn't get an opportunity because of people like Charlotte. And then later on they did have a match, but you know, we'll get to that if we get to it. Next, Buddy Murphy got called up. Buddy Murphy said he didn't need Kevin Owens to speak for him, so Buddy Murphy's kind of a heel, and it looks like he might get a bit of a push now as well on SmackDown, which is nice. Next, Apollo Crews was another one who came up. He got interrupted by Selena Vega and Andrade. Obviously they were in a bit of a feud, and then their match was sort of made for the night, and then Elias sort of interrupted the proceedings with his guitar and says, "I'm not Kevin Owens, I'm Elias." He got interrupted by the New Day, and then it proceeded for Kofi's mic to be cut by Shane, and then that was basically it. He called an end to the town hall. They all walked away, but as they walked away, Cesaro stepped up with the mic to say he's off Raw. It's a wild card. The wild card doesn't mean anything. I just think it's funny that they mentioned it, to be honest. And that he wanted to fight with Aleister Black again. Obviously he lost Extreme Rules. Shane made the match, and then that proceeded then for who to appear from the crowd?
Kevin Owens.
Yep, Kevin Owens appeared. Stone Cold Kevin Owens appeared from the crowd and did a stunner on Shane McMahon, and that's how they ended that. Then we proceeded to have Aleister Black versus Cesaro again in the fight. Aleister Black won with the black mass, and so he beat him again.
So Cesaro had a teeth thing fell out his mouth.
Yeah, his gum shield, he got black mass, his gum shield came out of his mouth, and then Aleister Black got the win. So that's 2 wins now that Aleister Black's got on Cesaro. Next we had backstage promo with Shane and Ziggler. Ziggler saying that, you know, he wanted to teach Owens a lesson, and Shane said, okay then, do calls and get him back here because he's probably long gone. Then we had the Extreme Rules video of Daniel Bryan, WWE exclusive, saying that he now knew what he was going to do. He needed to be a different Bryan. And then after that we had Charlotte versus Liv Morgan. Not much to the match, to be honest. Charlotte Flair won with her figure 8, and tapped out Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan then grabbed a mic headset, commentary headset, and said that Charlotte was right. She had to show the real her. So I'm thinking that Liv Morgan's going to have a style change or a character change or something going forward. Next we saw Ziggler again talking to a referee, trying to get a number for Owens to get him there, trying everything he could. Next it was Ember Moon with a partner, a mystery partner, versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Who was the partner?
Ember Moon.
No, who was Ember Moon's partner?
Bailey.
Bailey, that's it. They got the win, and then they had a promo with Bailey where they were asked, who's your next opponent for SummerSlam, and it turned out to be
Ember Moon.
Ember Moon, yes. So Ember Moon versus Bailey. I'm not too sure about this match. I've got to watch the build up to see if it hypes me. I'm not really at this particular moment not too hyped about that, but we'll see. Next, Shinsuke was doing an interview, and it sort of panned out to see Ali there. So they're teasing an Ali versus Shinsuke title match. I think a Continental title. Next, the New Day come out and did a bit of a promo about Daniel Bryan. Obviously, they beat Daniel Bryan and Rowan and Heavy Machinery at Extreme Rules, didn't they? Bryan then came out with Rowan with a microphone. Was going to do his announcement. He was supposed to have a career-altering announcement. He ended up not saying anything, walking away, coming back with a microphone, walking away. Came back again with the microphone, dropped the microphone, then walked away. So he hasn't said it. So we said in the last Raw video that I was a bit concerned about it. I'm not as concerned now that I've seen this, because to be honest, if he was retiring, they would have just retired him, wouldn't they? You know, he would have just done it like last time, and they didn't do that. So I'm a little bit more happier. But then after that, proceeded for Samoa Joe to come out. Obviously, him and Kofi had a little bit of a rivalry in a match. Elias then came out, and then Randy Orton came out, and they all did sort of a promo about how they should be the next championship contender. Then they proceeded to have a six-man tag, the New Day versus Joe, Elias and Orton. Who won this match?
Joe, Elias and Orton.
Yep, they did, because Randy Orton got an RKO out of nowhere, and
to Kofi.
Yep, to Kofi, and now he has a victory over Kofi. Again, Kofi's sort of losing a little bit more now. He's lost twice in the last couple of weeks, so he's now losing a little bit more. Next, it was a 24/7 little sequence with Carmella looking for our truth. He was hiding in a washing machine. And that she just said to him, oh, I've got a perfect place where you can hide in plain sight with a costume at Comic-Con, and that was kind of how they ended that. So no real movement with the belt this week. Next week they're having a Raw reunion, loads of like legends coming back, isn't there? And I wonder if they're going to have a few of them get the belt and sort of have quick pins and that. We'll have to wait and see.
I can't wait just for Stone Cold to come back.
Stone Cold is one of them who's coming back next week. Next we have the Iconics versus the Kabuki Warriors. The Kabuki Warriors have a victory over them in a non-top match. This was a title match. The match ended when the Iconics got a count out, meaning that the Kabuki Warriors won, but because it was a count out, the titles don't change hands, do they? So they were kind of clever with that. Next it was Apollo Crews versus Andrade. Andrade attacked Apollo Crews for the bell, then sort of the match got underway, only for then Crews to get a sneaky roll up, kind of a roll up. Andrade was on top of him. He quickly then reversed it into a pin and got the win that way. So they sort of got one up on him there. And then we get to the main event. It was Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens, and during the match Shane McMahon came out with a whole variety of superstars, all the superstars he's kind of had in his sort of stable, plus a few more. We've got a list of the ones that I saw. We have Drew McIntyre, Elias, the B Team, Cesaro, Buddy Murphy, Nakamura, Andrade, AOP, Samoa Joe and Shelton Benjamin. And I don't know if there's any more, probably was, but I didn't notice them. Only for the ending of that match for Kevin Owens to get a stunner on Ziggler. Shane pulled him out of the ring. He did a stunner to Shane, and then he ran off, followed by all the superstars from the ringside. And then that was how they ended SmackDown. This week's SmackDown has been reported that Eric Bischoff was not in charge. From next week, coming, he's supposed to be in control. So we might see a different SmackDown. This week's SmackDown was, again, I don't think it was this. I don't know. SmackDown and Raw this week, I think they struggled a little bit, to be honest. I heard some people saying that Raw was really good. I don't agree with that, but that's again personal preference. Again, with SmackDown, I don't think SmackDown was too great this week, but again, that's personal preference. So yeah, that's our quick review and reactions to SmackDown this week. Coming tomorrow is the Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior unboxing, so you have to check that one out. If you haven't subscribed already, then please get subscribing so you don't miss it. And we'll see you in the next video, won't we? So I'll say goodbye, and say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.